Welcome back, friends, to the Bonus Bone podcast. Chasta, Lamont, Mr. Woot Woot, Tonelli is missing.
Yes.
We'll tell you why in a second. And Mr. Baby Huey's in the house. So, it is almost your birthday, sir.
It is almost my birthday.
Yay!
I have horrible birthdays normally, so I'm not a big birthday guy. You guys know that.
I know, but we like to make it special.
Yeah, no,
here.
I've never had good birthdays.
Well,
I mean,
your birthday-
from the point of when I've been 16 on, there's always something that happens that I have a shitty birthday.
Well, your birthday's on St. Patty's Day.
Yes.
Is that a good? Is that a help or a hindrance?
Doesn't matter to me.
It doesn't affect.
It doesn't.
It's fun.
It's a good day to have a party.
I was thinking
Right.
someone that has. Oh, someone took the board out. Sorry. No, it felt like it's almost like someone with a birthday on Christmas.
Right, exactly. Except
Wouldn't it
for
be?
No, because it's a good day to party. It's not like on Christmas you're going to go, woo,
and you're
party.
and you
right?
get screwed out of presents on Christmas if you have a birthday on Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it doesn't really affect, but you still have. So you don't have good luck.
No, I have horrible fucking luck. I mean, it started when I was driving to hockey tournaments and there was a blizzard and I got friggin' lost in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Oh.
Just driving around. I arrived for the last half an hour of the event.
By yourself?
By myself.
Oh, that's scary.
And I missed the whole friggin' party. So, I mean, from there, it's gone downhill. And I think one of the worst was a week before my birthday, my grandmother died. So, I mean, that puts a real friggin' crimp into things.
Thanks, Grandma.
Thanks a lot for things. The worst part was holding the pillow over her head with all the kicking.
Geez.
But anyway.
God, what is wrong with you?
Well, she did die, though, a week before my birthday. So.
I thought you were about to admit, but she really did struggle under that pillow. So messed up. What is wrong with you?
But I've had funerals.
God
I've had
rest
three
your grandma.
funerals of people I know around my birthday.
Oh, that is a buzzkill.
It is a friggin' buzzkill.
How
Say, hey,
good.
let's party now.
Not lucky.
Yeah, but I will tell you this. It's also, and it is the great day to have a birthday because my all-time highlight birthday was when we went to Ireland, and we did it twice. I did it twice.
We did the broadcast.
Jameson whiskey.
Yeah, Jameson.
We did it 2 years in a row.
So they were a sponsor, and then they brought you out to.
Oh,
That's
they
insane.
paid a fortune.
I feel like this was right before my time here. What year are we talking?
2012, the one
Yeah,
I
it
went
was-
to.
oh,
Well,
perfect.
you were
That
on the
started-
second one. You were
March.
on the last one.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
March
Okay.
2012.
That was a party, wasn't it?
That was incredible. To this day,
Yeah.
I still wish I can go back to Ireland at some point.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
me
how-
too.
that's how
I like
incredible.
Ireland. Now,
Awesome.
the setback on that one, and I hate to be a guy sounding like I'm complaining about a free trip to Ireland, but it was only 3 days. And that included travel. So we left here, got to Ireland, and with the time change, it was like a ridiculous time. So we basically had the first day there. To just acclimatize. No, the first day we had a broadcast.
Yeah, so we left Tuesday morning, arrived there Wednesday morning.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Because
Right,
of the
you
time
lost that,
change.
right.
However, the broadcast was at 3 p.m. their time, which is 6 o'clock our time.
Oh, my
So
God.
we didn't even have a day off when we got there. Broadcast from the Jameson distillery.
Yeah.
We had one the next morning, I believe, for a second morning. And then I think we had that night off, and then we left the next morning.
I'm trying to remember. Yeah. The
So
timeline.
it was
Basically,
3 days.
It was less than 72 hours.
You didn't even get rid of your jet lag, and you were flying back already.
You probably didn't know your ass from your elbow. I don't even go to New Orleans for less than 4 days.
Yeah.
But the great part was starting the broadcast at 3. So
Yeah,
Right.
3 in the afternoon.
do breakfast at 11 a.m. Still get over there with a couple hours
You know
to
what?
get ready.
That will be my dream friggin' gig for my last friggin' job in radio.
Yeah.
I want an afternoon show.
You want an afternoon show?
Because
Yeah.
you fucking wake up at 11 o'clock in the morning.
We'll just have you and Nikki
Team up together.
Can you imagine? Nikki'd
Yeah.
be like, getting up at 4 a.m., F you. She would never. She would never. So how was Ireland? I've actually never been there. I've been to a lot of places, but not Ireland.
The food is great.
Yeah.
The restaurants serve normal food.
Yeah.
And
And by normal, he means plain. I just
yes.
want to make sure that's
well,
clear.
no, the breakfasts were incredible. Everything's included. And by the way, I tried tipping. You can't even tip. They won't accept tips.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just remember the rooms being really small and narrow. Like the
No,
bed
that's
was
just the
small.
room we gave you.
I
So
know, but it was.
You
it
were
was
in the
cool.
I had the
closet?
palatial suite.
They
but-
gave us free whiskey in the room. That was
Yeah.
great.
Free
to take
whiskey in the jar?
Yeah,
Wow, that-
exactly.
Which, by the way, whiskey in the jar, when you go to Ireland, you hear that song every fucking bar the band in the bar is playing it.
Everywhere, literally
Yeah.
heard 1,000 times.
Really?
Like every
Yeah.
place you go into, and someone's like, "Oh, what's your whiskey in the jar?" And it was like, "Sharid, I'm a doing a da," over and over and over. I was like, "Fuck!" Like it was way too much.
Yeah.
It's overkill.
But the beer was amazing. The Guinness beer, like right there from on tap there, it was so good.
and they pour it so perfectly.
It was
There's
so
such a
good.
science to that.
So good.
That is very, very
And just
cool.
walking around, like there was a bar there. They said it was the oldest bar there. And it was like
Oldest bar in like Ireland.
it was like 800 years old.
Oh, I'm sure.
So keep in mind, America is what? How old are we? Like under 300
Under
years
300
old.
years old, yeah.
So this bar is like 3 times as old
As
compared
old
to
as our
America.
country.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's remarkable.
That was cool.
And then we flew all that way, and I think the one party that they had planned for us was a Blues Brothers party. Yeah. And we had to dress up
fun.
like the Blues. I said, I don't want to dress up like a fucking Blues Brother. What is
easy.
this? So we ended up going and buying black jeans and a white shirt.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Why?
Paul looked good with
Why?
the
I bet
hat
he
and the
did.
No, he wore a
sunglasses.
hat, yeah.
I could see that. Why
Yeah.
Blues Brother? Like what
It
was
was
the
some
party for?
theme.
It was a theme that we were in prison. And yeah, right?
That's right.
knew who were
They
messing
say
with.
happy birthday to Lamont there.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
In the room.
prison.
In prison. Dude, that's got to be the most rad birthday, though. Spending your birthday on St. Patty's Day in Ireland.
Right.
Drinking Jameson and Guinness, and that's rad.
Yeah.
I did spend one St. Patty's Day in London. And it was
Love London, too.
Oh, London is great.
Yeah.
And they do St. Patty's Day big there, too. What were we going to say?
I was just thinking just how just everyone there was so friendly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I remember when I started speaking, they're like, "Oh, you're American!" Like
Mm-hmm.
they were like, look up at me because they're all like little people over there.
They're all little
like
people.
high
no
wise,
offense to all of you
but
Irish people.
high wise, they were just all shorts.
Well,
They all-
everyone's short to you.
but they looked up at me and then like, "Where are you from?" And I started talking. They're like, "Oh, you're American."
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
stood out right away. But see,
I tried being your wingman on that trip, if I believe correctly.
there was a lot
Is
of
there
cool
an
bars.
Irish lassie that you almost
yeah.
brought back to the
Yeah.
States?
I'm trying to remember if there was.
He's like, there's so many.
There's so many every
So
bar.
many beautiful.
I told, hey, the big
fair
guy
ladies. Yeah.
fucking hung like a horse.
We're trying to win
You've
him
never
over
seen a dick that big.
with my American accent.
Oh, you were charming their pants off with your American accent, I'm sure of it.
But the Phil Lynott statue from Thin
Oh,
Lizzy,
yeah,
that
that's
was
cool.
really cool seeing that in person.
Is it Lynott or Lynott? I've never
I hear
known how to
both.
say his name.
I heard someone say not Lynott, it's Lynott. Like
Lynott.
Irish people, locals said Lynott.
Okay.
you didn't ask when you were there?
No, I did. That's what someone told
Couldn't
me.
Oh, when you were there.
understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So-
True. My mom's favorite place in the world is Ireland. She was so pissed off when we did the ancestry DNA thing.
Right.
And she found out she wasn't Irish. Which
I've
we had
got
always been
Irish
told.
relatives.
She was so sad. She was like, "No, I am. Damn it!" She was so desperate.
Oh,
to
it's
be
a beautiful
Irish.
country.
Yeah, I
Yes,
got it. I gotta
very
make it
green. Like it's worth spending like a week there.
there. Yeah.
I think it was the lead singer Def Leppard, Elliot. He lives over there.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause when he's called into the morning show, it's always from Dublin.
Oh, that's
So I
great.
can see why he lives over there. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
sure.
And they
It's
made great
beautiful.
soap.
You're such a
in the
dumb-
springtime.
Yeah, Irish Spring. Favorite birthday of yours?
This past one, the 40th one, that was cool. Just
That
off
was
the top of my head.
Yeah.
At
It
Vinny's
was
in
a
Concord.
wrestling themed birthday
Yes.
at Vinny's. That was great.
Wasn't it, my 30th went to Tahoe. That was fun too. Going to Tahoe for my 30th. That was cool.
And your birthday's in November, so I'm sure it was pretty snowy.
it was cold, but there was no snow yet. Like,
Are you a
very-
skier?
No, I've
don't
never
think I've
skied
ever
before.
asked
You've never
you that.
skied in your life?
I've never have before.
Ever? Oh, that would be a fun trip.
I always used to ride a sled when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And one time we were staying at this cabin up in Arnold, and next door the house was empty, and so they had a bunch of snow on the steps. So I was thinking like Home Alone,
Oh,
go
yeah,
down the
yeah.
stairs. I went down those stairs, but covered in snow. I went flying, and the board left, and I landed on my back on the concrete.
Ooh.
That was the first time I ever had the wind knocked out of me.
That's a rookie move.
Yes.
But I was like, I couldn't breathe. I was like, what is wrong with me? Like,
my
I
God.
thought I was dying. But
Yeah.
then, my parents said, no, you just got the wind knocked out of you. Take a second, calm down.
Oh, but that's the worst.
It was the worst. I
feeling.
thought I was dying. Like, I could not breathe.
Yeah.
How old are you?
Probably like 10, younger.
Yeah, that'll shake you to your core.
Yeah.
It reminded me of Chevy Chase as well in the Christmas Vacation where he's like, phew, down the mountain.
When they use the compound on the sled.
On the sled. That's one of my favorite things ever. Cracks me up. My favorite birthday was my 40th, too. Because I went to New Orleans with my family. My family came down, and New Orleans has something cool that I think everyone should do. You wear a button.
Throw up?
No. So, like, you have a birthday button, and you hang $1 off of it.
What?
And then everywhere you go, people give you money.
I'm going to fucking go there and hang a button without it being my birthday.
In New Orleans, that's what they do.
Pay for my trip.
It's great. And so when we went back for Cody's birthday the following year, we gave him a button. Sure enough, everyone stops you. And they give you $1 or $5. Some people give you like $20. You can make a killing.
Oh, they're just giving you and Cody because you guys are good looking. Fucking Baby Huey, they'd be throwing friggin' change at them.
Get away. Get out of here.
I think we need to make that a thing everywhere because that's just super fun.
Right.
Wow.
And then rob the person at the end of the night.
I was going to say, follow the person with the button.
Yeah, exactly. Follow the person with the button. It's basically a target. It's not a button.
Right.
It's a target at that point.
How big is it? Like a Disneyland button?
Yeah, very similar. Yeah, it looks like that. And it's like,
I will tell you this. I fucking love New Orleans, but that is other than the Do Not Drink and Drive show, when I think I got alcohol poisoning and couldn't drink for like a year afterwards.
Oof.
The drunkest I've ever been in my life was New Orleans.
I assume you were on bourbon doing the hurricane.
And all you need, I had like 2.5 hurricanes. That was it. I mean, those things will floor you.
They will floor you. But also, there's so much sugar. The hangover is so painful.
Those are good. But then
they are good.
The hand grenades, the green drink.
yeah.
I had a hand grenade
those
too.
are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I you know what? I will tell you, I
don't do
spent
any
the
of that
night.
stuff.
It was boot camp.
Yeah.
And I had a really nice hotel room. I don't think I was in the bed for 2 days. I was on the bathroom floor, passed out on the floor.
Oh, that's so awesome.
I have never been that sick in my life.
Well, at least you weren't locked out of your room naked.
Yeah, well, like...
you were?
No.
Who?
Matt Mayoko. I'll even fucking throw his name out there.
Geez.
Matt Mayoko, who was partying with... He's not a drinker. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Your San Francisco 49er beat writer.
Yeah.
For,
I know,
what is it? NBC California?
Bay Area.
NBC Bay Area.
So he was hanging around me and Tonelli and Gary Plummer. And Plummer's not a drinker either, but he's just egging him on, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to have another hurricane. You got to have another hurricane. And he's trying to keep up with Tonelli.
Oh.
So you can't keep up with Tonelli drinking.
Try.
I've learned that long time ago. So he has a friggin' hurricane. He has another hurricane. It might have been 3 hurricanes.
Oh.
And he got so drunk that when he went to the room, completely naked in his room, for some reason, I think he decided he was going to get the newspaper outside his door.
Oh.
Walked to the door, and when he was bending over to get the paper, he heard click, and was standing there. Oh, the only thing he could do is cover himself up with the newspaper, kind of like John Cena at the Oscars.
Oh, I was going to say like Mr. Bean.
Yeah,
One episode of Mr. Bean.
Yeah. And had to call the front desk. And people, meanwhile, are coming off the elevator. Ding! And there's the naked guy standing in the hallway.
Oh, my God.
He told me he'd never drink with us again. Well, after I shared this story, he probably never will either.
But then we were walking down Bourbon Street like a year later, wherever it was, and we saw that one bar. So we took a photo. We tweet at him, remember this bar?
Yeah.
I'm sure he doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Poor guy.
He said never drink with us again.
Oh, that is so painfully awkward.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, happy birthday.
Happy
early.
birthday.
Thank you.
It's a little bit early, but everyone on St. Patty's Day, have a drink or a shot or something.
Yes.
For Mr. Lamont, because we don't want your birthday to suck this year.
That's right.
What do you have planned for your birthday?
I'm at a girls' volleyball tournament.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That sounds lovely.
A gymnasium full of screaming teenage girls.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Take a shot before you go in.
I was just going to say that.
Who's the old guy throwing up in the corner?
Don't worry, it's just my dad. It's fine. All right, leave your birthday love for Lamont in the comments below. Also, if you have a horror story of your birthday or a great story from your birthday, you could also leave that down below. All right, now we need to book a trip to Ireland.
Booking, she was screaming, kicking and screaming until the pillow came off.
Your poor grandmother. Okay, on that note, we're
God
out of
rest
here.
her soul.
God rest her soul. Love you guys. Bye.